Welcome to our podcast. So, I came across this article about conservative activists pushing big companies to buy Bitcoin.
Wait, really? What's that all about?
Yeah. Apparently, groups like the National Center for Public Policy Research are filing shareholder proposals to get companies like Microsoft and Amazon to invest in Bitcoin.
That's interesting. What's their reasoning behind that?
Well, they argue that investing in Bitcoin would protect companies and investors from inflation. They also say that promoting Bitcoin fits into their pro-freedom agenda because crypto operates outside of government control.
But isn't Bitcoin pretty volatile?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be risky for these big corporations?
Absolutely, it's volatile. But they believe the long-term gains outweigh the
Right.
risks. They're concerned about inflation eroding cash reserves.
I see. So they're proposing that companies convert some of their assets into Bitcoin?
Exactly. For instance, they suggested Amazon invest even just 5% of its assets into
Wow.
Bitcoin. That's a significant amount.
Yeah, considering how much cash these companies hold. But do you
Exactly.
think companies would go for it?
Well, so far, Microsoft shareholders overwhelmingly voted down the proposal. They're
Makes
probably
sense.
wary of the risks involved.
Plus, with the recent volatility in the crypto market, it
Yeah.
might not seem like the safest bet.
True. But interestingly, the article mentions that this strategy comes amid a broader embrace of crypto by conservatives, including President-elect Donald Trump.
Wait, hold on. President-elect Trump?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Well, that's what the article says.
But as of now, Trump isn't president-elect.
Oh, you're right.
Maybe the article is outdated or there's an error.
Could be.
Yeah.
Maybe it's referencing an earlier time or speculating.
Either way, it's interesting how political ideologies are shaping attitudes toward cryptocurrency.
Absolutely. And it's
Mhm.
not just activists. Some companies like Rumble are investing in Bitcoin too.
Really? How much did they invest?
They diversified $20 million into Bitcoin, about 15% of their cash assets.
That's bold.
They cited the election of a crypto-friendly presidential administration as a factor.
But without accurate info on the presidency, that reasoning seems off.
True. There might be
Yeah.
some confusion there.
So, what's your take on this strategy? Do you think pushing companies to invest in Bitcoin is effective?
I think it's unlikely to succeed with major corporations.
Right.
The volatility and risk are significant concerns.
Plus, companies have to protect shareholder value.
Exactly.
They can't gamble with assets on something as unpredictable as Bitcoin.
And using political agendas to influence corporate investments seems counterintuitive.
It does.
Especially when they criticize others for similar tactics.
It's like they're flipping the script to suit their own goals.
Yeah. And it raises questions about the role of activism in corporate governance.
Definitely.
Should companies be swayed by these pressures?
I think they need to focus on sound financial strategies above all.
Agreed.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they have a responsibility to their shareholders.
So, do you think we'll see more of these proposals in the future?
Possibly. The National Center hinted at filing more Bitcoin proposals.
Interesting.
We'll have to watch how this develops.
For sure. It's an evolving situation in both politics and finance.
Absolutely. Who knows what impact it'll have in the long run?
Well, it's certainly a topic worth keeping an eye on.
Definitely. We'll have to stay tuned for any updates.
Yeah.